I'm speechless with this movie. The Lodge is easily the second best scary movie of 2020 so far, right next to The Invisible Man. And The Lodge is directed by Veronika Franz and Severin Fiala, and stars Riley Keough, Jaeden Martell, McHugh, Alicia, Silverstone, and Richard Armitage. In The Lodge, we follow this. How can I describe this movie without spoiling it? Okay, here's my interpretation. Now, 6 months after the death of their mother, Richard, an investigative reporter and father of his 17-year-old son and 12-year-old daughter, Richard announces that he has to abruptly depart for work at his job as a reporter. And during a family retreat to a winter cabin over the holidays, the kids are forced to stay with the new girlfriend, Grace. And so, isolated and alone, a blizzard traps them inside the lodge as terrifying events summon specters from Grace's dark past. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to get into any spoilers. But The Lodge, this was a movie that I heard some good praise about. And I didn't even see, I saw that people saying The Lodge was good. So I checked it out back in February, and I gotta confess that The Lodge is, this movie is scary, it is intense. This is kind of in the veins of Hereditary, where it's atmospheric horror. The direction of this movie, the direction and writing is really good here. There's a lot of choices in the direction that these two directors decide to go, and they could have went anywhere, but I do love the direction in this movie. It is a really well shot film. It's a very well directed film on Severin, Fiala, and Veronika Franz's part, which they also co-wrote the script with Sergio, Casci. And I look forward to seeing whatever scary movie project they do next, because they get what horror is supposed to be. It's not all about the jump scares and CGI or the cliched jump scares that you use every single time. Acting wise, this movie is really strong. It relies on Jaeden Martell and McHugh as the brother and sister, as well as Riley Keough. Alicia Silverstone, for what little screen time she has, is really good. Richard Armitage does a great job. You do get to know more about Grace and her past in this movie, which I can't go into details with because it's basically considered spoilers, and if I give away any spoilers, then you won't watch the movie. Also, this is a very well shot film. It is a very well shot film. There's a lot of great camera angles and there's a lot of choices that the cameraman decides to do as far as cinematography and color correction goes. and there's a lot of creepy atmosphere going for it. The horror elements is what gets you the most. A lot of this movie's horror elements gets under your skin very, very good, and it leaves you feeling creeped out, it leaves you feeling uneasy, it leaves you feeling uncomfortable, it leaves you feeling exactly how you want to feel when you're watching a scary movie. When you watch a scary movie, you want to be terrified and you want to be horrified and creeped out. It's not all about the jump scares in this movie. Even the music and editing is really good. The music and the editing in this movie is great. The music is done by the guys who did the music for Doom Eternals. Editing is really well done. It's an hour and 40 minutes. It gets you straight in, gets you straight out. And I'm in the minority, but the ending, I did like what they went with this end, with the end of this movie. They could have easily went with 100 different endings, but it's never a point where the ending gets too ridiculous and too over the top. But I will say now, the ending of, if you did not like the ending of this is going to be one of those divisive horror movies that's going to divide a lot of people on both sides of the spectrum. You'll either like it or you won't like it. And that does apply in terms of the film's ending. You will either like the ending or you'll hate this ending. With me personally, I like the ending that they choose to go with here. It is downbeat. It is pretty messed up, and it's pretty crazy when you think about it. But if there's one thing I do like with a lot of movies, especially horror, is that they're not afraid to go into directions that you wouldn't normally expect them to go. My only sort of complaint with The Lodge is that it does take a while to get going. I do wish we got a little bit more out of some of the things that goes on here. But at the end of the day, The Lodge, this is a really creepy movie that gets under your skin. There's great atmosphere, awesome performances, fantastic direction and writing, beautiful looking cinematography, and an ending that is crazy but pretty divisive. So for that, I gotta give The Lodge a round of applause and give The Lodge a BTVD. If you don't know what that means, go to my playlist section and that means Bury the Vampire Diaries. So let me know what you guys think about The Lodge down below. Are you a fan? Are you not a fan? And if you want to see more videos, you can do that as well, because I got more videos coming. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell to get notified when videos up. All my social media links are in the description box down below. If you want to send money to my channel, you can do that by emailing me or DMing me privately, or if you want us a fan mail, you can do that too. You guys keep it cool, enjoying the Epictasticness, and I'll see you later.